yo, I started from the bottom, straight to the top. Now I'm getting paid for the shit that I talk. Yo, I started as a fan, waving my hand. Few years later, they calling me the man.
I started as an intern, interns, what I did learn, I did burn bridges. Got them digits, now I'm that nigga and I live this. I love to hear people listen like, yo, what is this? What is this?
I'm famous, I'm the rapper. Head, I'm known for balling in my city like a raptor. Put on for my city cause I'm gifted like a rapper. And go through paper, every day's another chapter.
Then, after it's done, books read, I proceed to make dough.
Radio, Kid Famous, man, Jiggy, Luther, Kid, man.
Famous Bishop.
I like the one, Government. I heard that since I went back home like 6 years ago. I'm originally from Montreal. Moved down here on an internship with a dream. And you know, I'm just out here working on it.
So why did you choose the moniker Famous?
I mean, it wasn't me who chose it, it was actually my boys. While I was out here just interning, I was at a lot of, because I was interning at Def Jam and Sony BMG, right? And at the radio station Flow, so I would always be at like parties, like, you know, Outcast parties, and whenever I'm part of the core DJs also, so whenever I would have Atlanta, I'd be like chilling with Jeezy and like in a hotel room with like random people, and I would just call them like, you know, yo, can't believe where I am. They're like, yo, you famous now, and I'm like, yeah, I like it, you know. Plus it's something to live up to, like famous. That's a pretty big name. Like I was thinking about the word, because like me and my boys, when we talk about Jay-Z, we just call him Jay. And like to the average person, you could say J and they know that's Jay-Z, which is crazy because that's just a letter in the alphabet.
Yeah.
So you know you're crazy when your letter becomes bigger than the alphabet. So hopefully one day, Famous, the artist, will be bigger than, you know, the actual. I'm actually in the booth, like recording, you know what I mean, with my boy Rez. And we're recording and he's like, hold on. I'm like, cool. So I take the earphones out and all I hear is, yeah, I mean, yeah, cool. Right? Yeah, well, hold on, let me ask him, right? So I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, you want to open for Nas? I'm like, what? Yo, I swear, I was screaming. I was like, going, wow, like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, Ramos wants to know if you want to open for Nas. I'm like, yeah, I don't even have a song out. Like, yeah. And you know, I spent the next 2 months just working on it, did a lot of rehearsal, and to date, a lot of people still remember me from that show. You know, I think it was one of my greatest shows. It was minor, you know, I was still interning at that point, so I would just help out with like, you know, the marketing for artists like Keisha Shante at that time and Sean Desmond. And they basically had the whole budget of that label. So like anything that came in, I would just have to do a lot of work with them. And you know, my managers always looked at me for ideas. They always thought I had like cool ideas on how they could promote the artists, and then I figured, yo, when I use these ideas on my dance song. So at that time I was working at Chaps. Like Big Man Things, if you go to youtube.com/thekidfamoustv, there's like videos that like chronologically take you through my life. So for Big Man Things basically shows you, you know, 4 months ago I'm working at Chaps, and then 4 months after I opened for Nas. You know, so it's like, it's a humbling thing. Hustle, everybody had to hustle, you know, mine was selling cakes, and it kept me fresh. It kept a lot of people in Scarborough fresh. You know, I saved a lot of single mothers money. You know, like I looked out for a lot of people. To this day, a lot of the people who know me from Scarborough Town Center, like before I rap, and now they know I'm rapping and they're happy. Right? Because like I said, I knew nobody, so my way of meeting people was at Chaps, really. Like, if it wasn't industry people, it was just regular people. Yeah, I've always realized, like, with other artists, what they eat don't make you shit, right? So, you know, everybody's just a regular individual. They just have more money, maybe. You know? Yeah. That's really just it. It's still normal, you know. They probably want to enjoy going out and not being bothered and stuff like that. So, when you just talk to people on a personal note, they appreciate that. I always tell interns that you can intern, but interns come and go. Like, it's what you do, what impact you leave, like what you take from it. So I made my links, I made my connections, and that was it. When my time was up, my time was up. Screwface, no, it's not Screwface, you see? It's like, it's one of those things, like, I keep saying, these Canadian DJs, they don't play, like, these Canadian content songs, right? And I say that, but then there's a lot of DJs who do. Yeah. So when you see that on camera, when you hear that, Like, you're just, that's how everybody's feeling. Yo, they're not playing it. They're not playing it. Whereas if everybody got in the interview and said, yo, these DJs, Canadian DJs are the sickest, you know, they're running the track, big up all the DJs, and everybody did that, then like that would be the energy in it.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You just changed up the whole thing.
Yeah, so Screwface Capital, like, yo, it's not Screwface. Like, different, like I said, I went to France, they're Screwface. You know, somebody, they just thought about it quicker here, somebody used it, right? But I realized in Toronto, they listen, they're critics. You know, what would you rather off? Those people in France who I'm just going to the song and they're vibing to it because they just like the song, or somebody saying, yo, like, the beat was banging. The first verse was hot. I wasn't really feeling this. You know, your stage performance was cool, but you kept looking down. You know, like, that's what Toronto does. They just react differently. They still listen to it. Like, after I do a show in Toronto, man, them hit me up. Like, dudes hit me up, girls hit me up. Like, they're open. Like, they tell me they're listening.
Yeah.
They're not dumb.
Yeah.
Right? So, oh, that's Screwface.
Thank you for coming.
That was hype.
We'll catch you back next show. Don't worry. Got you for sure.
Alright, yeah, I like this spot. Oh, my man. It's famous, man. Good?
You just came for the interview?
Yeah, Glow Radio. It's famous, man. Yo, it's the kid famous. Glow Radio. You gotta check out Glow Radio.
I heard it's popping.
Yeah, make sure you check out the interview. It's gonna be crazy. Jiggy.
Jiggy?
Yo, Jiggy. Jiggy TV. Jiggy TV. Get it? Glow Radio? Yo, it's the kid famous. Yo, Jiggy. 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 The kid.